Yes, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Wednesday, the 8th of April, 2020. It's currently 5:05 a.m. local. This video is just a quick look at what I've done on my 12-hour high probability charts. My new candle was actually 1 hour and 5 minutes ago, but I had to wait a little while for some of the spreads to come in on a couple of the Aussie pairs, hence the little bit of a delayed reaction. But not much has really changed, so nothing really matters. So this is the on trading view. This is my watch list on the right, all the pairs I'm trading on the 12-hour charts. I'm probably going to add to this later today. The ones highlighted in orange are the ones I'm going to discuss in the video today, and the ones in blue are the ones I've got open trades on, and the ones that haven't got anything, which is just this little lonesome one down here, the yen, there's no trades on. So we'll start with the AusCAD. A lot of this today was just defensive sort of play, and this is no different. The AusCAD, I initially took a sell here. You can stop, pause the video, read my notes on the right here. So there's initial sell. It was based on hidden bearish divergence, which is this red trend lines. As you can see, the sell's designated by the red vertical and red horizontal lines at the price level. Now, it's the MACD platinum, which is this bottom indicator, was above the zero level. Now, there's a new buy signal today. It's not a valid buy signal as a standalone trade, but I have to take it to hedge that sell. So I'm locking in a loss between the red line and the blue level there. So the two levels is locking in a loss. So they're in the same position. So you can see overall break even, not applicable as hedged. Now I'm looking for, you can see the trend is down, the three MAs, the 50, the 100, the 240. Looking for this probably to go up a little bit higher than roll over, where I take a second sell with a bigger position size and try and get out of this sequence of trades. So it's the AusCAD. All I'm doing is locking in a loss with a hedge trade this morning. Aus New Zealand, very similar, except, well, it's similar, it's a hedge. But here I took an initial sell here, this level down here. It went against me. This sell signal remained intact. This is the QMP filter, these red and green dots on price. There's a red dot there. It's a little bit hard to see. There's a red dot there. Price went up against me. I drew this trend line in across these lows. There's a break of that trend line. I took a second sell trade. You can read my notes here. Is the sell signal still valid? And it came down, hit. This is the yellow line, signifies my overall break-even level at the time, which is no longer in play, so I'll get rid of that. So it did come down to my break-even level, but MACD platinum was still a long way above the zero level, so I wasn't going to take any action then. Now price has gone against me, and now it's produced a buy signal, which is not a valid buy signal. So now I've taken a hedge buy for so 0.08. So I had to cover these two sell trades, too high risk when you've got two sell trades with no protection on. So I've covered it now with another buy trade, and just waiting for another rollover now. I've just drawn this blue trend line across the top here, because if you look beyond this line here, I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to the high of that current candle that gave me the buy signal. So it might be a little sort of resistance level. MACD still above the zero level, so yeah, just a matter of waiting now. Aussie USD, you can see there's a theme here in Aussie pairs. Took initial sell in here, but this is Aussie USD. Took initial sell, went down, didn't go far at all. This green line is the 60 level. It's a big number in the Aussie land, so 0.6000 against the US dollar. It's sort of bounced off that and gone up. Give me another buy signal here. Again, it's just another hedge, locking in a loss between these two pairs, between these two lines, looking for it to roll over and go to the downside. At the moment, can't lose any more, and other than the overnight interest, or the swap as you call it. The trend's down. There's hidden bearish divergence. As again, you can pause the video, read my notes. But there's a theme there. The Aussies are all gone against me, so no big deal. Euro USD. Now, a couple of different things here. I was in a sell up here initially. This was a sell here. The MACD platinum's above the zero level. Price has gone down. It's gone through the zero level on the MACD platinum. I've closed out half of my trade, and put a stop and put an initial stop in place. Then this morning, with this new green or buy signal, green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, I've brought my stop down inside the entry. So initially, first thing done, I've moved my stop down to 1.09630 on the sell. So I can't lose anything on that. I'm pretty sure it's a positive swap on the Euro USD to the sell side anyway. No big deal. Now, I've taken a buy trade this morning. Look, it's not a great setup by any means. The MAs are starting to spread to the downside, so it tells me the trend's possibly heading down. It's a bit too tight. So the MACD platinum's not a long way below the zero level, which is not my favourite thing. There's no supporting divergence. It's all a bit messy. The good thing in my favour is I've got a partial hedge because of that sell, so it gives me some downside protection. And this yellow line signifies my overall break-even level for both of these trades combined. So it's a positive, net positive 0.01 to the plus side. So that as long as price stays above that yellow line, which it is at the moment, I can close both these trades and be profitable. So once it gets to that yellow line, I'm break even on both trades. Gets below that yellow line, I'm losing on both trades. But let's just hopefully it'll stay above there and push up to the MAs, take out that stop, close that sell trade out, and the MACD platinum might be through the zero level where I close half the buy trade out and put a stop in place. All sounds good in theory. USD Swiss franc. Let's have a look at this. I've just taken a sell this morning. This number up here, this green line is 1.0000. It's parity. Big number. All right. MAs are all fairly flat and tightening up. Again, it's a bit like the euro. They sort of reflect each other anyway. They're highly inversely correlated, the euro USD and the USD Swiss franc. So that's why they look similar in patterns, just the reverse. It's a sell here. It's not a great setup. You can see my notes. The MACD platinum's not that far above the zero level. There's no real divergence in that, but I'm going to take it. Price has sort of popped up and it's just below the 240. Looking for it to push down a little bit anyway. See how we go. So that's it on the 12-hour charts. All of these trades are, what's the word I'm looking for? Recorded onto a shared spreadsheet on Google Drive. You've got access to that shared spreadsheet if you wish. The link to that spreadsheet is in the description of the video, so feel free to have a look at that. It's got all my 12-hour trades, and there's a second sheet there with some other lower time frame trading that have just sort of started the last few days, last week. So more than welcome to look at that. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe wherever you are. Hopefully we're getting through this coronavirus thing. It's doing my head in. I'm getting bored already. But there's people a lot worse off than me. If you do like the videos, please hit the subscribe button, or at least hit the like button, and we'll chat later. Cheers.